Namaste to all of you, and I welcome you once again for this next episode that we have in this wonderful series, Guru Bin Gyaan. Again, today, I would like to take an opportunity to share with all of you one composition that I learnt again from my grandfather, Pandit Ram Narayan ji. And this is a very, very unique composition in Raag Shuddh Sarang. And again, I would like to share with all of you as to how I learnt this composition from my grandfather. Usually, when I would finish my school at about 3:30, 3:45 every evening, and I would rush home to practice with my grandfather, whose practice time was exactly at 4 p.m. From 4 to 5:30 p.m. every day he would do his own practice along with some of his senior students. And as soon as I would be back home, that was my job, is to leave my school bag, freshen up really quickly and go and see him. So one evening I came back, again I must have been about 9 or 10 years old when I'm narrating this incident. I came back home and then my mother told me, today you don't have to go down for your practice. And I was wondering what was happening. And she said, no, there are a few people who have come and they are doing a video shoot of your grandfather for one of the documentary films that are being made. And that documentary film was Sadhana, which was produced by Doordarshan, and it is available on YouTube for all of you to see. So the recording for Sadhana documentary film was going on. And along with him, so I rushed down again to my grandfather's house, and I saw that the whole setup is ready, and him along with my aunt Aruna Narayan Kalle, my father Pandit Brij Narayan, some of the other students were sitting there in one room with the video camera setup. And I was very curious as to, wow, it was very exciting to see what was happening. And I stood right behind the cameraman, and everyone was asking me, okay, no, stay quiet, because I was a child. They didn't want me to make any noise and disturb the recording. And that's when I heard this composition, which I'm going to demonstrate in front of you today. And that composition sounded beautiful, the way all of them, the three of them, they played together. My grandfather, my father, and my aunt. And I was, even as a child, I was extremely fascinated with the way it was moving within the Raag and with the Tal. After the video shoot was done, and I went and told my grandfather that I would like to learn this composition. And he told me, yes, I will teach you this composition when you're ready. And that was the end of the topic. After that, needless to say, I continued learning from him. And about 6 or 7 years after that, I did my first performance along with him. I accompanied him in a concert in Mumbai in Nehru Center, which was his 75th birthday celebration. And I had the opportunity to play along with him and my aunt Aruna Narayan. After that, he was very kind to take me to a Europe tour, which had about 5 or 6 concerts in London and around that region. And the final concert was in the Royal Albert Hall, in which again I got the opportunity to accompany him. After the tour was done, we came back to the hotel room, had a nice dinner and went to sleep. And we were still in London for the next few days to meet up with a few people and for some engagements. And my grandfather said, you take out your Sarangi the next morning. And he told me to tune Shuddh Sarang and play the scale for a little bit, do some alap while he was teaching me about the Raag. And to my surprise, he told me, as a child you had told me to teach you one composition. I'm going to teach that to you today. And I was completely taken aback because I myself had forgotten that I had asked him about that composition, but he remembered. And it was in a hotel room in London that I learned this composition from him. And again, I take this opportunity to have a quick demonstration of this beautiful composition. I hope you all enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you for some more episodes. Thank you very much.